Mm. What up, everybody? How's it going? Uh, YouTube Live. This is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment. Um, Tonight was the 2019 Primetime Emmy Awards Primetime, or the 2019. It's the 71st annual Emmy Awards Primetime. And so I watched the whole 3 hours and I got a lot of thoughts about it. If you want to stay tuned and listen, if you've watched it as well, and if you got your own opinions and you want to chime in, please do so either at the chat or in the comments section. I'm a big TV fan, not as big as I am a movie fan, as you know. I mostly do reviews of movies, but I also give reviews of TV for you guys. Mostly TV shows that are buzzed about, are talked about. Not all of them, of course. I can't keep up with all the TV shows out there, and of course, with the dawn of um, uh, uh, Apple TV Plus, Disney Plus, NBC's now got its own streaming service, Peacock. Man, I can't. It's there are too many, man. Each of them has their own like new original shows. I don't know how. I don't know how the TCA members, the TV Critics Association members, I don't know how they do it. All right, so first up, I just want to say that in reaction to Jimmy Kimmel and Stephen Colbert's bit tonight about how come there's no host. I could have, either one of us could be the host, could have been hosting this thing. And they're right. Either one of them would have made a fantastic Emmy host, and they did in the past. But you know what, I gotta commend the TV Academy for not having a host tonight. Just like I commended the Academy Awards for not having a host. They should have had Kevin Hart as the host, but that whole fiasco thing. And turns out not having a host was actually a good thing for both the Oscars and the Emmy, because the show ran way much more smoothly. It actually started and ended at the right time. Right at the 8 o'clock hour, um 8 p.m., the third hour, I should say, instead of like 8:15 or 8:30, because a host would have like a freaking 15-minute monologue, and a host would always show up before the presenters and try to crack up a joke, and if the joke falls flat, then it would go to kind of docking the grade of that host. And afterwards everybody's like, oh, the host only gets C minus, and we have to judge the host on top of the judging the whole evening. So it's good without a host. I think award ceremonies without a host is a good thing. More award ceremonies should follow suit and should not have a host as well. So yeah, sorry Steven, sorry Jimmy, but agree to disagree. I think tonight's show was fantastic without a single host at all. Um, let's start with the big winner here. Where is my list? I have my list right here. Sorry guys, I gotta pull it up again on my screen. Game of Thrones won. Um, of course, everybody could have saw. People saw it coming, right? A mile from miles away. It was so predictable. And Game of Thrones final season. Whenever Game of Thrones is in competition, they always win, and they won tonight. It's like really, it's like a big duh. Um, Although I tweeted that Game of Thrones fans who thought that season 8 was shit, a lot of people hated how Game of Thrones ended. All right, maybe you're one of them. Um, a lot of people did not like how season 8 played out, and I did a review of season 8 already. So I don't want to repeat myself here, but I told you guys that I didn't really have a big problem with how the whole thing ended. It was just like, yeah, they gotta, they don't have the material from George R.R. Martin. So and obviously from season 8, it's clear that the writers and the creative team, including Benioff and Weiss, it's like they just want to move on already. They just can't wait to just move on to other projects. And maybe that kind of shows in season 8, and it didn't land well with the fans who wanted Weiss and Benioff and all those writers to put more care, put more effort instead of just like rushing it and make it seem like, oh, you know what, let's just put a bow tie and adios everybody, we're leaving now. We're gonna make the prequel. So but was anybody surprised that Game of Thrones won tonight? Of course, nobody was surprised. As far as comedy goes, holy crap, Fleabag, man, Fleabag won huge. I gotta be honest with you, I haven't watched Fleabag. I'm a huge fan of Amazon Prime. I watch The Boys, Goliath, Undone, Carnival Row. What else? Man, Amazon Prime does have the best shows. And I can't wait to tell you about the new one that's coming up called Modern Love. It's a limited series, but I'm under review embargo for now. But yeah, I'm happy for Fleabag, but I haven't watched the show yet. Now I need to. I need to put it on my list. Because obviously Ryan Reynolds is also a big fan of the show. He tweeted the other week. It's like, oh my god, I'm hooked on Fleabag now. Something along that line. Outstanding miniseries Chernobyl. God, I missed out on this one. I wanted to check it out when it was on air. I missed out. I missed out. It's my fault. Again, there are too many TV shows out there. I'm hooked on something else probably. I think I was watching. What was I watching this past when Chernobyl was on? There's got to be something that was on that Sunday night. But anyway, I missed out. Apparently, it was hella good. If you have seen it, let me know what I missed out. What is this? What is it about this Chernobyl that's so amazing? Compared to what is his competitors in that category? Chernobyl beat out Escape at the Nemora, which I haven't seen. Ooh, Fosse Verdon. Fosse Verdon lost to Chernobyl. I like Fosse Verdon. Sharp Objects. I was indifferent about Sharp Objects. When They See Us. Oh wow, Chernobyl won against When They See Us. I thought When They See Us would have been the winner, but wow, okay. When They See Us was powerful. So yeah, let me know what's so big about this Chernobyl series, man. I know the true story behind it. Obviously, we do, all of us. Outstanding TV movie, Black Mirror Bandersnatch. You know what my reaction to that was? Like, oh, it's a big meh. It's a big meh. All right. I watched Bandersnatch, and it was just odd. It's odd. It's just odd. It was a cool concept. But I thought that Deadwood the movie would win. I think coming close also My Dinner with Hervé or Herve. I'm sorry, not Hervé. So Black Mirror Bandersnatch, yeah, it's like, all right, you won. Next. Now, Best Actor, Billy Porter. That was probably one of the big surprises of the evening. I think a lot of people were putting their money on either Bob Odenkirk, Jason Bateman, or Milo Ventimiglia in that category. But hey, I'm happy for Billy Porter, and I'm happy for Billy Porter for winning Best Actor Drama, and I'm happy for Billy Porter's big hat for winning the category of Best Attire. Did you see that hat? Holy crap. I feel bad for the people sitting behind him. Because they probably did not get a good view of the stage. Best Actress Drama. This was also a surprise. Jodie Comer. I'm happy for Jodie Comer. Killing Eve is a fantastic show, but I think a lot of people were predicting either Sandra Oh again or Viola Davis. Amelia Clark would have been nice, right? Amelia Clark, that was her final Game of Thrones role. It would have been a sweet win, a sweet send off for Amelia Clark, but Jodie Comer won. A lot of British people won tonight. I tweeted like, "Wow, it's like the British invasion." I would like to see more of my fellow Asians up there winning the statuettes. All right, I mean Sandra Oh is, is cool. She's one of the trailblazers, but Come on now, come on. Where are the others? Where's Fresh Off the Boat? Where's So we need more Asian centric shows. We need more Asian centric winners. Come on, writers. Come on, producers. Everybody, bank your money on Asian talents as well. Best supporting actor drama, Peter Dinklage. No surprise there. This is his 6,387th Emmy win. I lost track. But hey, he's an incredible actor, right? Um, so no complaints here whatsoever. Even though maybe the fans of Game of Thrones might have thought that season 8 was shit, but I think, despite that, I think they're in agreement that Tyrion Lannister, performed by Peter Dinklage, was awesome. Before I move on, I just want to also mention that Michelle Williams called out for pay equity in her Emmy acceptance speech. You should check out her speech on YouTube. Fantastic. She mentioned how even actresses, women, female actors of color, they even get paid lower. Actresses or female actors already get paid lower than men. POC female actresses even get worse. So I'm glad that Michelle Williams takes that opportunity to bring that awareness. A lot of people kind of had a lot of people or a lot of fans have this thing where they don't want actors to be political on the stage. Like just accept your statuette and get off. Like just be gracefully winners and don't be like making political speeches. But hey, you know what? They're human beings. They have their own political biases and opinions. And sometimes this is probably the to many of them, Michelle Williams probably is going to win another Oscar or another Emmy. But to a lot of these actors, this could be the only time that they ever win anything. And if they want to use that platform and that time, that's their platform and that's their minute. That's their time to say whatever they want, to thank their grandma, to thank their cat, or to be political. So I'm all for it. Let's see here. What else? What else? Oh, Sabarati is here. It's a powerful series. Well done. Chernobyl, a must see. Really? Okay. All right. Then I need to check it out. Thank you, Sabarati54. I missed out, but now I got to check it out. I think it should be on HBO Go or one of the streaming services, but I will definitely check out Chernobyl. Thank you for that recommendation. Oh, I'm so happy Bill Hader won. Did you see what happened tonight? The presenters were Maya Rudolph and Ike Barinholtz, and they had this sketch that they just, like as if they just got out of the eye doctor. They just had LASIK surgery, so they couldn't really read the names correctly, except for Ted Danson. Oh, that was awesome. The one bit by presenters that was terrible. The one bit that was terrible was by Nick Cannon and Ken Jeong of the Masked Singers guys. Man, Ken Jeong, I love you, brother, but you went on too long, man. You lost everybody in that room, bro. And your whole bit about TikTok was just not funny. I'm like, as a fellow Asian, I was like, oh, what are you doing? You're embarrassing me and you're embarrassing yourself. Oh man, but the Maya Rudolph and Ike Barinholtz sketch was perfect, perfect. Best Actress Comedy, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. She also won for Best Writing, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. She's fantastic. She looks amazing, by the way. Did you see her? She's so tall. She looks like she could be an Oscar statuette or an Emmy statuette herself. She could be an award herself. You know what I'm saying? She looks phenomenal. Wow, so beautiful. Best Supporting Actor, one of my favorite actors of all time, Tony Shalhoub for The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I was a huge fan of Monk series. Do you remember Monk? Adrian Monk, the OCD detective. Oh man. And Tony kept winning and winning and winning every year for lead. And now he's winning for Best Supporting. What a guy. What a guy. Best Supporting Actress Comedy, Alex Borstein for The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. No surprise there. She won again. And you know what? I tweeted that, wow, whatever happened to the other Mad TV alums. Remember, Alex Borstein is a Mad TV alum, and she's part of Family Guy. You know what I'm saying? What happened to Phil Lamar and Nicole Sullivan and all those guys? And Will Sasso. I want to see them succeed too. Like, it seems that when it comes to sketch actors or sketch comedians transitioning to series or other projects, usually it's Saturday Night Live actors that make it big. Bill Hader and whatever. All those guys that become movie stars like Bill Murray, um, or Amy Poehler with Parks and Recreation, Tina Fey with 30 Rock. But Matt TV alums, man, you barely hear about them anymore, except for Alex Borstein. So good on her. Best actor, Jarrell Jerome for TV movie miniseries. Yeah. When They See Us. This is a fantastic win. If you haven't seen When They See Us, I highly recommend you go to Netflix. Go watch it. It's a tough watch. It's a pretty heavy watch, heavy subject. But Jarrell Jerome was amazing in that performance. Well deserved win. Best actress Michelle Williams for Fosse Verdon. I mentioned the wonderful speech about pay equity that she mentioned. Jason Bateman won Emmy after all. He did not win for acting, but Jason Bateman won for directing. Hey, a win's a win, right? It's still a victory. So I'm happy for Jason Bateman finally having an Emmy. Let's see. Best Supporting Actor TV movie miniseries goes to Ben Whishaw, who, as you know, is the current Q, the gadget guy Q in James Bond movies. And he also is the voice of Paddington Bear. So adorable, that movie, Paddington Bear, and the sequel. So congrats congrats to Ben Whishaw. Best Supporting Actress TV movie miniseries, Patricia Arquette. She has got probably a gazillion Emmys by now in her closet. And she's got an Oscar. She's an Oscar winner, so good for her. Uh, Guest actor drama, Bradley Whitford and Cherry Jones. Guest actors drama series. Guest actor comedy, Luke Kirby, Marvel's Mrs. Maisel. And guest actress comedy, Jane Lynch. Variety series for writing and also talk show variety. Guest, of course, John Oliver. John Oliver keeps winning every year. John Oliver keeps winning every year. I tweeted that as long as Last Week Tonight remains on air, none of John Oliver's competitors will ever compare. They will never be able to win this category. It will always be John Oliver's team, which, by the way, he has the best research team ever, 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 ever. Outstanding reality competition program goes to RuPaul's Drag Race, which I haven't seen yet. I need to, though. But I was rooting for The Amazing Race. That's my baby. That's my love. I'm a big fan of traveling around the world. So The Amazing Race, every year I'm rooting for The Amazing Race. That's my vote. So that's it. I think that's pretty much it. One thing also, I just want to say that I never cried while listening to Cyndi Lauper's Time After Time song. But tonight, in that In Memoriam, the way it was sung, the way it was performed, and how the montage was playing, oh man, I had to get back in there, you tears. I had to suck the tear back up. It was so sad. It was so sad watching Stanley's face up there, watching Luke Perry's face up there, watching Penny Marshall's face up there, and you saw what else you saw? Peter Fonda's face was up there as well. Oh man, we lost some great ones this year, yo. Oh, dude. Another thing also I want to comment, Don Cheadle. Believe it or not, Don Cheadle has been nominated 9 times for Emmy, and still he has not won. Wow. So that sketch tonight when he was all bitter and resentful, it was funny, but it was also kind of sad. I felt sad for him. I'm sure, I'm sure he's going to win one of these years. I mean, remember, Randy Newman, the composer Randy Newman, got nominated for Oscars so many times over so many years until he finally won for Monsters Inc. So just keep at it, Don. Just keep at it. As far as variety sketch, I was actually rooting for Baron Cohen's "Who Is America." I mean, come on, dude. Have you seen Who Is America? That was a brilliant concept. I mean, what other shows out there that you know that are brave enough to make fun of and expose right wingers' hypocrisy in real time? Come on. That was a brilliant concept. I mean, congrats to Saturday Night Live, but Saturday Night Live has won too many times. That should have gone to Sacha Baron Cohen's "Who Is America." And what else? What else am I reading here? I think that's pretty much it. The only comment I have about the outfit or the dress, of course, is uh, is Gwendolyn Christie from Game of Thrones. You can see the memes on the internet comparing her dress to Jesus's robe. Oh man. So anyway, I'm gonna end it right here. Just want to say it was fantastic watching the Emmys primetime ceremony this evening. Um, every time I watch the ceremony, afterwards I feel so exhausted. Like whoo, I have to take a breather. So that's what I'm gonna do now before I start editing my video reviews again. So thank you so much for watching. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Stay tuned for my new reviews, more reviews coming from Toronto International Film Festival, and I'll be covering New York Comic Con in a couple of weeks. I just booked my flight to New York City, and thank you so much, you guys, for being such great fans. As always, let's rock this.